Hello guys, welcome back to my Java online class. In today's class, I'm going to explain instance of a class, attributes and behavior with a practical program. Come on, let me start with the instance of a class. See guys, instance of a class, it is another word for an actual object. The actual object and instance both are same, both are used interchangeably. You can call instance, you can also call object, both are same. An instance of a tree and tree object both are the same thing guys. Okay, if a class is general representation of an object, an instance is its concrete representation. For example, the class tree it states about the tree object, but it is not going to give briefly about the tree object, the main implementation about tree object. And that main implementation of tree object, it is done by instance of the class, because instance is its concrete representation. Here it means the class tree. Instance, it is its concrete representation. It gives the complete information, complete implementation about the class. That is what class is, only a general representation of an object, and instance it is a concrete representation of an object. Both instance and objects are the concrete representation of a class. As I already said here, instance and object both are the same. That is what instance and object both are the concrete representation of a class. Now attributes and behavior. Every class you write in Java has two basic features. Those are attributes and behavior. Your class, it includes each and every class. First feature attributes and the second feature behavior. Now we will start with the first feature, attribute. Attributes are the individual things that differentiate one object from another and determine the appearance, state or other qualities of that object. For example, consider here for the class motorcycle, attributes and their values we will see here. For the class motorcycle, the color we have, their values, and the style, sport, standard, the make, Honda, BMW. So guys, here these individual things like color, style, make differentiate one object from another. Color is different, style is different and make is different. And here they are going to determine the appearance and their states or qualities of that object. Color, it determines its appearance or state or quality of color object. In the same way, style and make. So guys, attributes are defined in class by variables. You can see color, this is a variable. Style, this attribute it is a variable. Make attribute, this is a variable. Okay, you can represent by the string, color red, the style, string style sport bike. In the same way, string make is a variable. That is what here attributes are defined in class by variables. Okay, state of an object pertains to data elements and their associated values. Values describe the state of an object. Consider example, state of lion. State of lions may include its color, weight, whether the lion is tired or hungry. Here you can have the values for these states, color, weight, lion is tired or hungry. You can have the color for the lion and weight of a lion. the lion is tired, its value may be a boolean, true or false. Okay, so these values, if you give values for its state, those values describe the state of an object, guys. In the same way for car, its state may be current speed of the car, lights are on, or current gear. And you can have the values for these: current speed, what is the actual speed, the lights are whether on or off, current gear. Okay, so these are the state of a car. Here values: current speed like 80 kilometer per hour, that is the value for the car. In the same way, this is lights are on, whether the lights are on, this is a boolean, true or false. You can have the true or false value, so that describes the state of your car. Now behavior: a class behavior determines how an instance of that class operates. Consider, it means how it will react if asked to do something by another class or object, or if its internal state changes. If internal, that is, guys, if something, if I call some methods to your object, how it reacts, that is the behavior. If I call the method stop, then how your car object it reacts, that is the behavior. That is what a class's behavior determines how an instance of that class operates. For car, if I have the pedal, if I call the method stop, then how that instance it operates, that is the behavior. That is nothing but how it reacts when I pass the method stop, that is the behavior. And that may be by another class, you can pass that method by another class or object, or if its internal state changes. For example, the boolean variable true or false, you can change true to false or false to true, that is the internal state changes. If you change the true, what, how it reacts, and if you change the false, then how it reacts, that shows the behavior of an instance. If we consider a dog, then its states: name, breed, color. These are the states. Behavior is barking, wagging, running. If you compare the software object with real world objects, these all are real world objects. Now, if you compare the software objects with real world objects, software objects are also have state and behavior. See guys, in our real world, for dog we have the states: name, breed, color, and behavior: barking, wagging, and running. So if we compare with the software objects, our software objects are also having their state and behavior, and their state stored in field. In our software object, their state, it is stored in fields, and behavior, it is shown via method. Fields means variables, guys. For our software objects, the state, it is represented by the fields, or their state, it is stored inside the fields. Inside the fields, in the sense variables. And behavior, it is shown by methods. Consider the example motorcycle class. This is motorcycle class. Start engine, stop engine, speed up, change gear, these all are behavior of my class motorcycle. In the sense methods. In the same way, for lion class, I can have roaring, sleeping, hunting. So this is how we can compare our real world objects with the software objects, what actually their state and behavior. Okay, our real world objects such as if I take the example for dog, here their state, name, breed, color, but behavior barking, wagging, running. So states, if we compare with our software objects, states are nothing but here fields. Inside the fields we are going to store the state of an object, behavior which are represented by methods. To define an object's behavior, you create methods, a set of Java statements that accomplish some task. Java does not have functions defined outside the class. See guys, to define an object's behavior, create method. What is method? A set of Java statements that accomplish some task. If I have a method stop, inside the stop, I'm going to include the statements which is related to stop. Okay, that is what method. It is a set of Java statement that accomplish some task. If I call the stop method, then the code associated with the method which activates and car it stops. That is what set of Java statement that accomplish some task. Inside my method I will be having the code related to stop method. Java does not have functions defined outside the classes. We don't have anything outside the class because everything in our Java it is inside the class. And functions, methods both are the same guys. Methods can be called by other classes outside their own immediate class. For example, superclass and subclass. You can call the superclass method by your subclass method. That is what these can be called by other class outside their own immediate classes. Like instance and class variables, there are also instance and class methods. As we have instance and class variables guys, in the same way we have instance and class methods too. You can go for these instance or class variables in my earlier video if you want more details about instance or class variables. Instance methods apply and operate on an instance of a class. See guys, instance methods which we can apply and which operates on instance of a class, because for instance of a class only we are going to include methods, instance methods. So these operates on instance of a class. Instance of a class means the class variables or class attributes, fields. Methods also have a return type. This is a value that can be returned to the code that called the method, and that value can be of any valid data type including strings, numeric values. See guys, once you call method, those methods return a value. That is what methods have a return type, and those value may be string or numeric, any other valid data types, and those values are going to return to that code that called the method. Okay, for example, stop method. If I call the stop method and the value it is going to return to the stop method, the called method, it is stop. This is the final example for creating a class motorcycle with instance variables and two methods. Motorcycle class, inside motorcycle class I have these instance variables and two methods, void start engine and void show attributes. Two methods I am going to include in my motorcycle class. Here for these three instance variables I have values. Values describe the state of an object. Void start engine, it's my method, first method. Currently the engine state is false. Now here I am checking inside the method engine state. If it is true, then I want to print the engine is now on. Otherwise, else engine state, if it is off, that is false. Here it is false. Then I am making that to true. Then display the engine is already on. If I call the method void start engine, these are the set of statements which are executed. Now next, void show attributes. This is the second method. Here inside this method I am going to display the attributes such as the color and make. Color and make. After that I am checking the condition engine state, if that is true. After displaying this, if engine state it is true, then I want to display engine is on, otherwise engine is off. Now here in the main method I am creating an object of a class motorcycle. Here this is my motorcycle class. M, it is an instance variable. New, it is a keyword which is used to create an object of the class. Now here with the help of the objects variable I am going to call the start engine. Then it directly goes here. It checks the condition and execute the associated statements. Once it is done, the second method which I am going to call m dot show attributes, it goes here and executes associated statements. So this is the example for your motorcycle class, and for this the output is, you can see here, the engine is already on. This is the result of start engine method. Then motorcycle color is red, make is BMW, the engine is on. This is the result of the second method, show attributes. This is the class for the day. Have a nice day, guys.